Good afternoon, everybody. You are looking live. Golden Dome Athletic Center. Rutgers, Newark. 2025 John K. Adams Tip-Off Classic. Welcome to all of our viewers on Raider Vision. My name is John Heffernan. We have coverage all afternoon in our second day of the John K. Adams Tip-Off Classic here in Newark, New Jersey. A lot to unpack, a lot to cover, but up first, it's the consolation game here on day two, pitting the St. Elizabeth University Eagles against the Pitt-Bradford Panthers. Now, the Eagles losing to Rutgers Newark last night by a score of 95-74. That will propel the Scarlet Raiders to the championship game, which starts at approximately 3 o'clock. So please be sure to stick around for that championship game. Last night, St. Elizabeth senior guard Tyrell Monroe kept pace with the Scarlet Raiders, but it wasn't enough of 25-point performance from Monroe on 9 of 19 shooting, while adding 4 rebounds and a steal. Steady offensive spark throughout the evening. Also, Josiah King dumping in 21 points for St. Elizabeth. Certainly two players to keep an eye on here today for St. Elizabeth. For Pitt-Bradford, they love to press. Pitt-Bradford will be doing, the Eagles love to press. It's up to the head coach for Pitt-Bradford, Danny Smay. Danny Smay and Pitt press 40 minutes long, all game long. It is up to James Adams, the head coach for the Eagles, and how he will handle that. Yesterday, that press created 30 turnovers, where Franklin and Marshall able to beat St. Elizabeth, also advancing to the championship game here at 5 o'clock. But it's all about this consolation game. Let's go down to the floor for the start of this one. And we are underway in the consolation game, winning the opening tip were the Panthers. First shot attempt, no good. And the Eagles starting today, Tyrell Monroe, 6'5", senior out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Number 6, Josiah King, 6'1", guard, senior out of Irvington, New Jersey. Number 7 is Lawrence Reed, 6'7", senior out of Hackensack. Number 8, Cameron Martell. And the left-handed shot is good by Trey Edwards. And Pitt-Bradford on the board here in the consolation game. Number 21, Joe Mazzola, rounds out the starters for St. Elizabeth in gray with the striped piping. For Pitt-Bradford, it's number 0, Xavier Boone, the 6-foot guard, junior out of Baltimore. Number 1, that shot no good. Number 1, Jeremy Rodriguez, 6-foot senior guard out of Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Number 3, Xander Norris, 6'3", senior out of Wichita, Kansas. And number 11, Kobe Farley, the 6-foot senior guard out of Houston, Texas. Pitt-Bradford is coached by Danny Smay in his first season. And as Coach Smay was telling me prior to the start of this one, they got to get Xander Norris going. 0 points, and one of the better players on this Pitt-Bradford team in the loss to Rutgers Newark last night. Expect more from Xander Norris. Again, nice look underneath, and the put in by Tyrell Monroe with his first points of the ball game. With the loss last night, St. Elizabeth fell to 1-2 on the season. That 14-footer from the side is no good. And Pitt-Bradford falls to 1-1 with their loss yesterday as well. Franklin and Marshall is going to be a tough test for the Scarlet Raiders. They are tall, they are big, they are fast. But it's all about Pitt right now and St. Elizabeth, and Pitt with the mid-range jumper. They go up 4-2. Trey Edwards off to a hot start here for Pitt. Reach-in foul on the Panthers, Jeremy Rodriguez.
That foul's on number 1, Jeremy Rodriguez. That's his first, team's first.
Ball's loose on the floor. J-Rod picks it up, throws it out of bounds just behind teammate and number 0, Xavion Boone. That's a three-point goal. Tyrell Monroe had a nice chat with Ty prior to the start of this one. Told me a bunch of his friends listening last night, which was nice to hear.
That foul's on number 21, Joe Mazzola. That's his first, team second.
We mentioned it yesterday. James Adams, the head coach in his 5th season for the Eagles, talking about the talent level of Tyrell Monroe. And if you have not seen the Eagles play, keep an eye on number 0, Tyrell Monroe. He is as advertised, the real deal, slasher. He can penetrate, he can shoot, he's got speed, creates space, and a great defender as well. Not a lot of weaknesses to the game of number 0, the Rio Rancho, New Mexico native, Tyrell Monroe. And we see the Panthers with the press. A nice little dish right in front, and Joe Mazzola hits on a pretty pass. And a steal, turnover. It was the Eagles at number 7, Lawrence Reed, causing problems. And another 3, Tyrell Monroe finding his groove as St. Elizabeth takes the 10-6 lead. Rodriguez count the basket. Jeremy Rodriguez. Rodriguez wearing number 1 with the pink shoes and that sleeve on the left leg. Looks to complete the three-point play. And he does just that. Going to have a foul against the Panthers. It'll go against number 22, Nair Poplar. Eagles inbound the basketball here in the first 5 minutes of this one. 20 minutes running time per half. The consolation game of the 2025 John K. Adams tip-off tournament. And this is turning into a 3-point parade. Hitting for Pitt was Tommy Walton, the 6'5" junior guard out of Fort Worth, Texas. And with the left hand, up and in. Larry Reed, and he's fouled. Count the basket. Foul's going to be on number 35, Tommy Walton. So Lawrence Reed on the line, the Pioneer Academy product. And he gives the Eagles the lead on the three-point plate. It's now 13-12. James Adams for St. Elizabeth is assisted by Hank Johnson and Abukun Oleinka, in addition to Malamin Kaba. Rounding out the coaching staff for the Eagles, Daniel Smay in his first year for the Panthers. And that shot no good. Stripped away. But the loose ball finally collected by King and put in by Rodney Tullis Jr. Tullis Jr. did not get the start tonight, but James Adams telling me expect Tullis to get a lot more playing time based on his performance last night. James Adams went on to say we've got to limit our turnovers tonight and stay strong with the ball. Another key to Adams' game tonight for the Eagles is be sure to chase long rebounds, including the guards, because of that proclivity for Pitt-Bradford to shoot the three. Nice move. Cameron Martell puts St. Elizabeth up 17-12. Oh, that pass was tipped and goes out of bounds. Will stay the same way. Checking in now for the Eagles is Jonathan Quillez, and who else is in there? We've got Quillez, Josiah King, Tyrell Monroe, and Rodney Tullis Jr. Eagles playing man defense. A shot from the side, three-pointer no good. A rebound for Martell. Oh, but look at this. A quick two off the turnover. That's going to be a kick ball. Oh, man. Foul is called on Josiah King. Jeremy Rodriguez. His second personal foul. That's quick two on Rodriguez, arguably the best player on this Bradford team. Our officials tonight, Gary Patterson, Mike Schroback, and Alseni Santillis. King going through his free throw routine, hits. (13:15) on the clock. That shot no good. Offensive rebound brought down by Boone. Three-pointer good. Rodriguez. Pitt back within two. A lot of run and gun for both of these teams. Count the basket. Josiah King. Oh, no. Where's he going? So Xander Norris picks up the foul. King to the line to complete the three-point play. In and out. Here comes Xavier Boone. Boone between the legs. Boone with the left hand pulls up, kicks it out. Trey Edwards for three off the mark. The follow by Rodriguez. Man, did he sky there. Couldn't put it away. Monroe has it pushed away. Moving right to left is King. Now left to right. King gives to Monroe for three. No good. J-Rod up ahead to Boone. Boone kicks it to Farley. Good ball movement here. Edwards drives. Count it. Trey Edwards. Beautiful move. And the foul will go against number 51. Number 6, Josiah King. Excuse me.
That's his first team second. That point scored.
Hey, match up, Black, match up.
No Jordan Lomax tonight for the Eagles, who played yesterday. Banged up. Was about the most I was going to get there. Three-point play completed. 5'9" senior out of Brown Mills, New Jersey. J-Lo not able to go today. Saw significant playing time yesterday. Oh, nice pass. And a one-handed slam from Cameron Martell out of Texas, Permian Basin. Permian? Long range three. Swish. Kobe Farley. And Pitt ties it up at 23. Quilez, the fadeaway off the glass is good. Quilez out of Hoboken, New Jersey. Puts St. Elizabeth up 2. And that will go back to St. Elizabeth after the ball was thrown out of bounds. We've got Malik Kelly into the ball game. Kelly, 6'4", freshman out of Camden, New Jersey, and KIPP Norcross Academy. Also Edwin Mercado in the game out of Miami, Florida. The turnaround with the right hand is no good. Rodriguez gives. What a pass. Three-pointer is good. Xander Norris, who was held scoreless last night, certainly answering the call here this afternoon for the Panthers. Monroe gives. Quilez off the mark. You're checking in now for Pitt. Trey Edwards, Caleb Pryor, 5'11" junior out of Pittsburgh. Number 35, Tommy Walton, junior out of Fort Worth, Texas. And number 22, Nair Poplar. And that's another turnover. Good job by Walton. Ball movement by the Panthers is on the far side. Rodriguez gives. Nice head fake. The three is good. Number 12, Caleb Pryor. Another turnover and the block from Lawrence Reed. Nothing called. And again, the Panthers showing press. And now the foul on Tommy Walton. They're reaching. Two fouls now on Tommy Walton. Mentioned earlier that Pitt created 30 turnovers versus Franklin and Marshall while utilizing that full court press. And the first shot off the mark by Quillez. Another player that head coach Danny Smay wants to see step up tonight, Clarence Cobbins. He liked what he saw from number 21 last night in the loss to Franklin and Marshall. And answering now this time is Quillez. Approaching 9 minutes to go here in this first half. The St. Elizabeth trails 29-27. Pitt with the basketball. John Heffernan with the call here today for our second day of this John K. Adams Tip-Off Classic here at the Golden Dome Athletic Center in Newark, New Jersey. They're the tournament hosts, your Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders. Tip-off for the championship game slated for 3 p.m. Oh, great job by Rodriguez. Cat-like. And the steal, the slam by Nair Poplar. The Philadelphia, Pennsylvania product gives Pitt the 31-27 lead. With the touch, that was number 5, Edwin Mercado, no good. Offensive rebound, Kelly. And falling back, Quillez with the hot hand right now for the Eagles. Oh! Going for the slam dunk was Cobbins, but he misses it. The one-hander, no good. Foul's going to be on the Eagles. Josiah King out of Holy Family University. Second foul. And the fourth team foul now for St. Elizabeth. Pitt with 17 fouls. St. Elizabeth calls a timeout. We'll be back with more consolation game coverage. 2025 John K. Adams Tip-Off Classic coming to you live from the Golden Dome Athletic Center. It's Pitt 31, St. Elizabeth 29. We'll be back after this. And we are back here live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center. You know, the Panthers of Pitt-Bradford, a historic season last year. Program's first Allegheny Mountain Collegiate Conference title in 20 years. And its first NCAA tournament victory. The Panthers coming into this season with very high hopes. With shooting like that, it can't go wrong. Xander Norris is like a different man here today for the Panthers. The shot no good from Kelly. Quick transition to the other end. St. Elizabeth going to get called for the foul. But yet, Danny Smay has taken the reins of this program in 2025, 2026. Previously at Penn State Dubois. Also, Daniel Smay, assistant coaching spots at Florida State, Indiana University of Pennsylvania, and Penn State Monalto. Terrific guy. Had a chance to talk with Danny a couple times this weekend. He's very present. Great basketball mind. Very candid about running a similar system to what this team has had success with from last year. And that's off the glass and no good. And of course, Danny losing quite a bit of his roster from last year. And Pitt-Bradford continues to shoot incredibly well. Norris is just on fire as he continues to pile up the points. On the other end for St. Elizabeth, Mercado misses. Yeah, Butler, Lester, and Salters all have moved on from this Pitt team that had so much success last year. 4 starters, to be exact. But with the likes of Rodriguez and Boone, Farley, Norris, Pryor, Poplar, Danny Smay, and those guys are all in good hands. We could not be more thrilled to have Coach Smay. He's represented this school beautifully this weekend, and the putback by Rodriguez is good. The same could be said for James Adams. What a great resume this guy has. You should hear the smooth, velvety pipes on James Adams. Guy could be a voiceover actor. Smooth pipes out of James Adams, and another terrific guy who's got one of the best players in the Atlantic East Conference, the Centennial Conference, in Tyrell Monroe. Adams assisted by Hank Johnson, as we mentioned. Bukin Oleinka and Malamin Kaba. On the line now for the Panthers is Xavion Boone. On the miss, 4 guys returning for the Panthers. Walton, Poplar, Pryor, and Cobbins. So second free throw is good by Boone. And rounding it out is Mackay Hill returning for Pitt. And on the turnover, collision there at midcourt between Tullis and number 12, Caleb Pryor. So that'll put Pryor on the line. Pitt has opened up a 14-point lead, looking to add to that here. Oh, good look underneath, and the rejection from Poplar, but the putback is good. Pushing the pace now, the Panthers looking to increase this lead with 4:40 remaining in the first half. Gorgeous pass underneath for the easy lay-in. Nice pass from Walton to Cobbins. 45-31 for the Panthers. Boone, a gorgeous pass from Caleb Pryor, and it's 47 now to 31. It'll be a timeout for James Adams and the Eagles. We'll be back with more Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders basketball live on Raider Vision. Consolation game between St. Elizabeth and Pitt-Bradford. More after this. Back live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center. Turnover gives St. Elizabeth the ball, and that shot no good by Monroe, but a foul called. Walton now with 3 personal fouls. And with Pitt now at 18 fouls, puts Monroe on the line. Oh, beautiful move. Count the basket. Number 21, Cobbins. And Daniel Smay spoke very highly of Cobbins prior to the start of this one. Out of Nashville, Tennessee, and Jackson State Community College, Clarence Cobbins has been terrific here in the first half. Looking to complete the three-point play, and he does just that. 50 now to 33. Turnover. And that one deflected off of Monroe. Three-pointer, good. Nair Poplar makes it 53 to 33. 20-point lead for the Panthers with 3:35 remaining. It's been all Pitt here in the latter stages of this first half. Shot from the side, no good. Man, St. Elizabeth keeps coughing it up. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. On the line now for Pitt. Cobbins has been on fire. Look at the scorers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different Panther players in this scoring column here in this first half alone. Spinorama kicked out into the corner. That shot's off the mark. We mentioned Xavier Boone, I should say, earlier. He's got 6 points. Rodriguez with 8. Farley with 3. Trey Edwards with 9. Xander Norris with 9. Pryor with 3. Cobbins with 8. Strong offensive rebounding as well. 7 points for Poplar, 3 for Walton. Shot no good. The rebound by Mazzola. Foul on the play. That one's going to be called on number 44, Makai Hill.
That foul's on number 44, Makai Hill. That's his first. Team is over the limit.
St. Elizabeth will go to the line. Multiple substitutions for the Panthers. And the second free throw attempt is good from Mercado. An errant pass is tracked down by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it poked away by Tullis. Up ahead and in, Mercado out of Miami High School. Three-pointer off the mark. Offensive rebound brought down by Pryor. Pryor 1v1. Good defense by Mazzola. A crossover from Rodriguez. Nothing called there. Stout defense. Oh, look at the turnover. Norris again making a difference here, especially with the press. That'll put Norris on the line. And the lefty hits the first. Norris now with 10 points. That leads all Pitt scorers.
Christopher and Tyler Velez substitute for the Eagles.
Second free throw, no good. Another offensive rebound, Trey Edwards. Pryor is going to take his chances with Mercado. Yet another three-pointer. Timeout called on the floor. We'll be back with more right after this. We are back live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center, Pitt 60. St. Elizabeth 39, 18.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Man, what a performance by Pitt. And it's scary to see this because Franklin and Marshall was exceptional. At the buzzer, another three. This time, it's number one, Jeremy Rodriguez. So Rodriguez finishes with 14 points in that first half, 3 of 5 from three-point range. He shot 44% from the field on 4 of 9 shooting. 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, 3 of 5, as we mentioned, from 3. Rodriguez also with 4 rebounds. So a great first half for Rodriguez. 10 points for Xander Norris. Norris, 2 assists as well. 5 rebounds. 1 of 1 from the charity stripe on that three-point play. And 4 of 5 from the field, shooting 80%, as he was 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. And Xander Norris, 10 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 1 for 2 from the line. 3 of 5 from three-point range, 3 of 8 from the field as he's shooting 38%. Rounding out the scores, 4 pins from Pitt, 6 points for Boone, 3 for Farley, 3 for Pryor, 8 for Cobbins, 7 for Poplar, and Tommy Walton with 3 points. And the top rebounder with 5 was Trey Edwards, tied with Boone for 5. And let's flip it and take a look now at St. Elizabeth. Their leading scorer after 20 minutes, 10 points for number 0, Tyrell Monroe. 5 points for number 7, Lawrence Reed. 4 apiece for Martell and Tullis. King also with 4, Mazzola with 2. We'll be back with more live coverage from the Golden Dome Athletic Center on Raider Vision in about 12 minutes. Pitt 63, St. Elizabeth 39. Back after this. And welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Dome Athletic Center. Day 2 of the 2025 John Adams Tip-Off Classic in honor of the late, great athletic director here at Rutgers Newark, John Adams, who was at the helm for 14 years before his sudden passing. And I want to give a big shout-out to John Adams' family, friends, and just honored to be calling this tournament in John Adams' name. We are at halftime. Second half action about to start in the consolation game between Pitt-Bradford and St. Elizabeth University. Pitt up 63-39 if you're just joining us now. Rutgers Newark will be playing in the championship game. That should be starting in just about an hour from now. It was Rutgers Newark rolling past St. Elizabeth yesterday, 95-74, as they took it easily, winning by 21 points off the strong play from Raheem Murray and Aiden Brown. And with Pitt up 24 points right now, it really speaks volumes about this Franklin and Marshall team that will be also playing in the championship game at 3 o'clock. Franklin and Marshall took care of business against Pitt-Bradford yesterday, 75-62. And they had a very complete showing. Vicaris Growlis had 19 points for the Diplomats. Nawasiat for Franklin and Marshall had 11 points and 12 rebounds. So I'm real excited for that championship matchup. It's going to be a good one. Rutgers hopefully can keep it close and have that play down late in the game. That's what I'm hoping for. Close game, and we'll see what happens. But this game by Pitt so far has really showcased the talents of several players for Pitt, as we mentioned at halftime. Went through some of the scores that have stood out. And it's going to be a shot clock violation against St. Elizabeth. Rodriguez, 14 points. Norris with 10. 9 for Trey Edwards. 8 for Cobbins. We'll take a little closer look. St. Elizabeth shooting 50% from the field to Pitt's 48%. And that shot's off the mark. And of course, Pitt loves to shoot the three. They're 10 of 19 so far. Just 2-pointers for St. Elizabeth. Pitt out-rebounding St. Elizabeth 26-16. And 12 turnovers for St. Elizabeth certainly hasn't helped, to just 6 for Pitt. Long-range three, no good. 9 steals for Pitt to 2 for St. Elizabeth. We're here in the opening minutes of this second half of the consolation game. We will have an all-tournament team that will be announced after the conclusion of the championship game, and of course, a trophy presentation as well. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. Pitt-Bradford's Xavion Boone with the 3. We got a foul call on Xavion Boone.
We go right there. Don't let him catch it. Yes, sir.
That foul was on Xavion Boone. That's his second. Team first for the half.
And losing the handle there was Kobe Farley. Farley went to Kempner North Lake High School. Give a shout out to his dad, Charles. Baina, his mom, and he's got a sister, Deneen. Farley, an accounting major. Nothing but money from the corner from Farley. .30 lead now for Pitt. St. Elizabeth just outmatched in this one. And the putback is good. That was Martell. That shot off the mark. King to the basket. No good. Offensive rebound, Monroe, and he's fouled on the play.
That foul was on number 1, Jeremy Rodriguez. That's his third. Team second.
Monroe, he hits the first. What a terrific young man Tyrell Monroe is, with so much talent. SUNY Adirondack transfer. You know, I hope Ty's okay with this, but I mentioned his mom Teresa. Yeah, on yesterday's broadcast, just wanted to point out that Ty has really represented his family in a strong way after losing his mom just about a year ago. And I'm not trying to get overly personal, but he's a strong kid and got so much talent. His mother meant so much to Ty, and just want to continue to wish Ty and his family all the best. It's not an easy thing to go through, and I just want to honor Teresa Taylor. A life well lived. You've produced such a terrific son in Tyrell Monroe out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Also mentioned Ty's brother, Tyshawn. So, Air Force Academy student. The turnover underneath, bit of a collision, creates a loose ball that the Eagles gobble up. Good pressure there by Pitt, which creates another turnover. What a move. Gorgeous. In and out. The putback is good by Poplar. Folks, we will be back with more after the 30-second timeout right after this. And back here live, a little audio problem there. Our apologies. 73-43. And there's my guy, Tyrell Monroe. Looking like little Uzi Vert. Uzi Vert, smooth with the lyrics. Tyrell Monroe's favorite. Looking smooth on that play in his own right. One thing I didn't want to tell Ty earlier tonight is, you know, big Boston Celtic fan that Monroe is. It's the only thing we might butt heads on. You're talking about a New Yorker here. So I got to go with my Knicks, Ty. I don't know. Could be their year. We'll see. Josiah King now on the line. Josiah King out of Holy Family University, his last school. A communications major. At Holy Family, Josiah averaged just over 4 points a game. When he was at Union Community College, averaging close to 18 points a game, including a 47-point effort against Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology last year. King wants to become a sports psychologist after graduation. His favorite musical artist, Rod Wave. Favorite athlete, Kyrie Irving. Favorite hobby, going to movies alone. I love that, Josiah. I do the same thing, but in New York City, man, where I live, it's, you know, kind of the norm. Sadly, says a lot about the city. I don't know, maybe it says something about me. One of the favorite memories for number 6 for St. Elizabeth, Josiah King, is winning the 2024 championship. And that, an easy lane to the basket for the big fella. We haven't seen a whole lot of Ramos, the 6'7" senior out of Columbia, Maryland. Haven't really needed him. Ramos looks pretty darn good on that basket. Got shot no good as we've played 6 minutes here in this second half, coast to coast. Mazzola collects his second personal. Don't forget, folks, coming up, it's the championship game between Franklin and Marshall. And your Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders, man. I'm excited for that one. Rutgers coming off their first win of the season yesterday against this very St. Elizabeth team you see out there on the court right now in gray. Free throw is good. Up ahead to Monroe, who gives to Mercado. Mercado moving right to left. Mercado with the left hand, now to the right. Sweet move. Mercado, though, runs out of real estate. Kicks it out. Three-pointer off the mark for Mazzola. Monroe, gorgeous. Tyrell Monroe from Rio Rancho. I got a buddy out in New Mexico right now. Shout out Pete Novick. Hanging out in Albuquerque with the fam. A little extended holiday for my childhood pal. A darn good athlete in his own right. Played college soccer at Ohio Wesleyan. As Monroe looks to complete the three-point play, and it's good. Monroe now with 16 points. Is there I got a different, oh no, there, is that, Is that? Oh, okay. It's all good. Just the live stats were different, folks, than the actual game clock. And the three-pointer is good. Kobe Farley.
Substitution into the game, Alex Lorenzo.
82-50. It's been all Pitt-Bradford. Rodriguez moving right to left. Rodriguez with the left hand has it poked away. Quillez down on the other end for the Eagles. Quillez for three. He hits. Off the miss. Quillez now with 9 points. Trey Edwards coughs it up. Back comes Tullis. He kicks it to Quillez. And Quillez hits the three, and he's fouled on the play. Count the basket. 4-point play opportunity now for Quillez. Pitt now up 24 as Quillez will go to the line. Quillez with 12 points. That leads, that's second in team scoring to Trey Monroe, who's got 17. I'm sorry, Tyrell Monroe, who's got 17. My apologies. And there it is, 4-point play. Great job by Quillez. Coming back defensively, that was Alex Lorenzo, 6'3" senior, and a hack and sack. Nice job by Alex. Lorenzo playing some passionate defense, but despite that, Bradford's able to poke through for yet another basket. I like the energy that this kid has brought, Alex Lorenzo. Was fouled going to the basket. He'll shoot two.
That foul's on number 1, Joe Rodriguez. His 4. Team 6.
Lorenzo misses the first.
Substitution Dante Sanchez returns to the game for the Panthers.
Lorenzo appeared in 24 games last year, averaging just over 11 minutes. Had 11 points and 2 steals against Gwynedd Mercy last December. Give a shout out to Augustina and Gilberto Lorenzo, mom and dad, and sisters Andy, Aaron, and Anderson. His favorite musical artist is Drake. Favorite athlete, Kobe Bryant. Loves his Dominican food and Lakers. LA Lakers, that is. And Mazzola, after the basket from Lorenzo, makes it 60 for St. Elizabeth. Pitt up 25. No good. Rebound Mazzola. Lorenzo saying, started from the bottom, now I'm here. Mercado with the three. Oh, the finger roll is off the mark. But there's a foul on the play, and that will put Tommy Walton on the line for the Panthers. And Tyrell Monroe returns as he'll replace Joe Mazzola for the Eagles. Slash into the basket. Now the ball is kicked out to Cobbins. I'm sorry, not Cobbins. Look at this. Beautiful block. Nice block by Cobbins. It will be St. Elizabeth basketball. Monroe over to Quillez. Long-range three from Mercado hits. So, St. Elizabeth now trailing by 19. Will stay the same way. 5 Panther players check in at the same time for Coach Dan Smay. Farley with the basketball. Norris for three. Good. Xander Norris out of Wichita, Kansas, and Wichita Heights. Here comes Lorenzo. Nothing called on the miss. And count it. Everything going the Panthers' way. So Mercado with the foul. That three-point play is good. Savion Boone makes it 91-66. Nice bounce pass. Pulling it back out was Quillez. King will be fouled. It's going to go against Boone. So 4 fouls for Boone. 4 fouls for Jeremy Rodriguez. 3 fouls for the Eagles, number 7, Lawrence Reed. Josiah King on the line, hits the first. And checking in for Pitt, it's Mackay Hill. King hits the second. Josiah King now 7 for 8. Up and in. Mackay Hill, the freshman out of Philadelphia. Strong move from Josiah King. St. Elizabeth's going to take a timeout and talk things over. They trail by 23 with 8:03 remaining in this consolation game of the John Adams Tip-Off Classic. Championship game coming up, folks, in about a half hour from now. As Rutgers Newark will take on Franklin Marshall for the Glass Trophy. And don't forget, we'll be announcing our all-tournament team at the conclusion of the championship game, including the MVP. And we'll look to have a post-game interview after this one. It appears Pitt is certainly in control. We'll see if they can hang on. And, plenty of talent to choose from to sit in with us here at Press Row as the Panthers lead 93-70. The leading scorer for the Panthers right now is 17 points. Check that, 14 points for Rodriguez, 13 for Norris, 12 for Boone. All worthy candidates, certainly, for an MVP nod, at least for this specific game, not the tournament. That won't be announced until the conclusion of the championship game. Oh my gosh. Kobe Farley with a shot from the Prudential Center. I mean, that was way downtown.
Timeout.
Eagles are going to take a quick timeout. We're going to do the same and be back with the conclusion of the consolation game here at the Golden Dome Athletic Center in Newark, New Jersey, right after this. Back live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center, Pitt 96, St. Elizabeth 70, 7:44 remaining. Gorgeous pass underneath. And this kid keeps getting stronger as the game goes on, Jonathan Quiles.
Jonathan Quiles for the last point. That boy's good.
Now 98-72. Quiles now with 15 points, only trailing Monroe, who's got 17 for St. Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. You talk about a hot hand. Quiles with the three. He now leads all scorers on the Eagles.
That foul's on number 10.
Pitt up 21.
That's his third.
And checking in for Bradford, he is number 5, Logan Jonkis. Jonkis, a 6-foot senior out of Corey, Pennsylvania. Another three. That is good. My gosh. Kobe Farley for three.
Out of bounds. Possession. Panthers.
Pitt's taken 30 3-pointers, and they've hit 17 of them. St. Elizabeth has attempted 13, and they've hit 7. That equates to a 57% from 3 for Pitt-Bradford. As they have now passed the century mark. Lead at 103-77. Quillis from the side, no good. Oh, heads-up play by Quillis, popped it up in the air. It went to Tullis, but Tullis couldn't convert. Nice no-look pass underneath. That three-pointer off the mark by Jonkis. Norris, though, answers on the second attempt.
Substitution.
105-77 with 5:10 remaining. And don't forget the championship game coming up between Rutgers Newark and a very strong Franklin and Marshall team who won their conference last year. We'll look at the standings in that Centennial Conference, which includes Franklin and Marshall, the opponent for Rutgers Newark in the championship game. Conference is comprised of Haverford, McDaniel, Swarthmore, Washington College, the aforementioned Franklin and Marshall, Gettysburg, your Sinus, I should say, Johns Hopkins, Muhlenberg, and Dickinson. Pitt-Bradford, part of the Allegheny Mountain Collegiate Conference. And the other teams in the Allegheny are Pitt Greensburg, Hilbert, Penn State Altoona, Penn State Barron, Bradford, Alfred State. Oh, nice. Quilles is lighting it up. Alfred, La Roche, Mount Aloysius, and Carlo. You know what I love? I love the fact that despite being down 105-79, this kid Quilles is playing like this is the championship game, and they're down by 2. And I think that says a lot about the compete level from number 4, Jonathan Quilles, out of Essex Community College in Hoboken, New Jersey originally. Offensive rebound, put back good. Tullis Jr. Shot no good. Here comes number 21. Mazzola is poked away. Controlled down by the Panthers. Pryor. He gives to Poplar. Up ahead, and the two-handed slam from Lawrence Reed. Under 4 to go. And the foul's going to be on the Eagles' Defendre.
Team 6.
Defendre, 6'4" senior out of Union, New Jersey, an Abundant Life Academy. Rodriguez with 16 points for Pitt, 15 for Farley, 17 for Norris. What a story for Norris after a bit of an off performance yesterday. It's really changed the complexity of this Pitt team as they'll leave Newark, New Jersey 1-1 in tournament play, and will improve their record to 2-1 overall this season. Foul on the play.
That foul's number 12, Malik Kelly. That's his first. Team is Pullman Lemon.
Beautiful move. Great job by Poplar there. The touchdown pass is going to go out of bounds. Three is off the mark.
That foul is on number 1, Osiris Clemens. That's his first. Team is Pullman Lemon.
For Gray, it's 12, 24, 14, 15. No, not 15. Sorry. 30 and 1. The blue is 5, 30. Is that it?
Poplar makes the shot.
2:30 to go here at the Golden Dome. It's 109-83. The Panthers of Pitt-Bradford have had a convincing rebound game here this afternoon in Newark, New Jersey. A strong play from number 3, Xander Norris, leading the way for the Panthers this afternoon. They lost 75-62 yesterday against Franklin and Marshall. And on the line now for the Eagles, it's Malik Kelly.
Hey, push it, Black, push it.
Second shot's good.
And the second free throw hits the mark. Up and in. Beautiful move by Dante Sanchez. Sanchez, 5'11 sophomore out of Tampa, Florida. Tampa, located on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Not exactly breaking news, but beautiful city. The Gulf side of Florida. Not sure what we call that these days, but lovely beaches. As our holidays approach and the winter weather, it's a lot taking a firm grip here on the East Coast. Tampa may have to be a destination at some point before the end of the year. Or maybe, I don't know, in the next 3 or 4 months. Sounds like that'd be a more realistic option for me. Anywho, 1:46 to go. 111 Pitt and their head coach, Danny Smay, have to be happy with this performance here this afternoon. On the line now, it's Makai Hill, the 5'11 freshman guard out of the city of brotherly love, off the mark. I think Hill's going to get called for the foul there. Nothing loving about that. And in fact, it is Makai Hill. And that'll be the second personal foul for Hill. It's going to put number 14 on the line. Chauncey Brown. Brown, a 6'2 freshman guard out of Mattawa, New Jersey. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Danny Smay's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 different players have scored today for the Panthers. Smay utilizing his bench very effectively. It had the luxury to do just that. They have led for the vast majority of this contest. A strong rebound there from Shakur Anderson. Anderson going coast to coast, has it stripped away. 1:25 to go. And Sanchez misses. Big offensive rebound. And the big fella. Nice job by Chris Narek. Showing some strength there. A 3, no good. Blake Krasnarek, 6'4 sophomore out of Andover, Ohio. Where you been all game, Blake? Man, this team is deep. They got a lot of depth on this Pitt team. As Daniel Smay is going to take a deep timeout. 41.1 to go. And folks, want to remind you, especially all you Panthers fans, we're going to have a live post-game interview with your MVP. Maybe they can hopefully pixelate me out of it. No one wants to see that. But the Panthers, just all around complete game. And St. Elizabeth, a couple of losses to Rutgers and FDU Florham at the buzzer, which was unfortunate. Had that win against York back on November 8th. They will fall to 1-3 on the season, as Pitt will improve to 2-1 with 41.1 to go. Well, I'm not going to tell you who we're. Man, this is tough. I wish we had 2 headsets, because I'd love to talk to both Rodriguez, Farley, Norris. Take your pick. Cobbins, and the ever popular Poplar. Like a springboard. Number 10. Nasir Starks. Starks, man, he's got a lot of hop. 15 seconds to go. And it's going to go out of bounds. 14.2 now on the clock as Franklin Marshall is sitting behind me in the stands there, chomping at the bit, raring to go. They'll take on the Scarlet Raiders, the host team this weekend from Rutgers, Newark. And folks, that's going to do it. Final score, Pitt-Bradford 113, St. Elizabeth 86. We'll be back with our consolation game, player of the game, right after this. Don't go anywhere. More live coverage right after this. And welcome back, everybody. Our post-game coverage and our overall tournament coverage continues here from the Golden Dome Athletic Center. Joining me now, our player of the game for the consolation game.
Yes, sir.
We got to welcome number 3 to press row. Let's give it up. Xander Norris, everybody.
Yes,
Xander. 17 big points. And that leads all scorers for the Pitt-Bradford Panthers. Talk to me a little bit about the difference between your performance yesterday versus today. I mean, kind of night and day, Xander.
Yes, sir.
Listen, we all have our off days, but, you know, it's interesting to me that your head coach specifically said, hey, man, I said, could you mention maybe a couple players to watch here in Game 2, the consolation game? He goes, you know, the competitor that I know that wears number 3 is I'd like him to step it up today. We could really use him.
Yeah.
And Xander, man, you did exactly that. What was the difference today for you?
Most importantly, my teammates entrusted in me, telling me to keep shooting the ball. They know the work that I put in, and I know the work that I put in. So, you know, just trusting my own process and the work that me and my team put in every day, waking up 6:30 a.m. So I appreciate them for keep giving me the ball and them keep telling me to shoot.
Xander, you're a senior on a team now that had a lot of success last year under a first year, a new head coach.
Yeah.
Tell me what that transition's been like, and also, you lost some guys as well as his life in college basketball. After a win like today, a tough loss yesterday to Franklin and Marshall, do you think this might help propel you guys a little bit, get back into the groove? You certainly got back into your groove here in the consolation game.
No, most definitely. Today was a statement game for sure. We still feel like we should be playing right now, but, we still got the job done in the consolation game. And the transition from Duluth to Smay, it's just like any other head coach leaving a school that's been there for 3, 4, 5 years, and he made that program and he did the best he could. So now we entrust Smay and Smay trust us. So it's just that process.
Tell us a little bit about what life is like in it's the Allegheny. What's the name of your conference?
AMCC.
AMCC.
Yeah.
I like that a lot easier. It sounds a lot easier.
Yeah.
Conference play obviously a little ways away.
Yes, sir.
But who are some of the teams to beat? And I know it's a game at a time, but can you have a repeat performance as you did last year?
Absolutely. 2 teams in specific probably. Barron and Greensburg are probably the top 2 teams. Yeah.
Got you.
We're probably going to have to face, so we're just going to get ready for them when the time comes.
I got you. Xander, tell us a little bit about your journey from Wichita, Kansas, and how you ended up in Pittsburgh, and what some of the differences are.
Hey, the weather's a little colder, a little bit, but it's just been a blessing, man. By the blessing of God, I wasn't expecting me to be in Pittsburgh to play basketball, but it's been one heck of a journey for sure.
And just finally, you mentioned getting up early. For those of our viewers who, may not know what it's really like to be in the trenches as a student athlete, how important is prioritizing of your time and how much hard work is it in reality to make the commitment both academically and athletically?
Yes, sir, most definitely. Even academically in itself is hard, so having an athletic and academic, not as stress, but like concerned, you got to do things in the classroom and on the court, so just make sure you're getting your sleep, getting your work done before you go to practice and stuff like that. So
our MVP of the consolation game of the 2025 John Adams Tip-Off Classic is going to leave the great state of New Jersey 1-1 after they lost yesterday. Big rebound game, not only for the team, but to the guy sitting to my right, number 3, Xander Norris, 17 points in a big victory for Pitt as they improve their record after the win today to 2-1 overall. Congratulations,
yes,
Xander.
Great
job. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yes,
terrific game out there. And all my best to Danny Smay and your teammates, and have a safe trip back.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Anytime, man. Great job today. Folks, once again, that's Xander Norris, the 6'3 senior out of Wichita, Kansas, who was the team leader today with 17 big points. And got to be especially gratifying for that young man after the performance he had yesterday. No points in the loss to Franklin and Marshall, I should say. Franklin and Marshall's warming up on the court right now as they prepare to take on your Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders in the championship game, and that's coming up in about 15 minutes from now. We'll have the live coverage for you here on Raider Vision. We look forward to bringing it to you, and we'll have a big trophy presentation along with the all-tournament team. Don't go anywhere. Our coverage continues here from Newark, New Jersey, as your Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders look to make it 2 in a row in weekend play coming up in about 14 minutes. Until then, John Heffernan saying goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you back here shortly.